Hi guys. So I hate selling on Facebook Marketplace because people somehow suddenly can't read. Like if I put if I put no holds on it, people ask me, "Oh, can you do a hold on it?" I'm like, "No," because how do I know if you're gonna want it? And then I blow off all these other people and then miss opportunity to sell it real quick, and then I'm waiting on you until Friday for you to get paid, and then you don't show up, you don't contact me, nothing. I'm just like, I hate people who do that, I don't things come up, but I'm not gonna sell you anything, if I'm not gonna wait on it. I really am not. And I have done it before. Like, I thought I would get like a certain paycheck, and it came out shorter, and I'm like, oh, I can't do this. And I feel really bad. And I did that recently, and I was like, oh wait, I forgot I don't have a card. Come get this item. So yeah, I know that whole feeling, but I'm gonna stop doing it, because I know how it feels, and it sucks, honestly. Because you could be waiting on somebody and you're contacting me and they're like reading your message but they don't respond or reply. I'm like, okay, like apparently you don't need it that bad. Because I was selling like a toaster oven, and I was surprised people wanted that because I told them it was big, if it a pizza here, maybe even a turkey, and it was super big. It was very heavy, super heavy. That was like one of the most heavy items I ever sold in my life. I sold it for I think it was like 25 or 45. I was like, oh, maybe if I increase this price, well, people wanted more then. But most people down here want fridges, ovens, stoves, electronics, or just like top of line like quality items, or stuff that looks very nice. And because I have not seen a lot of people just sell items that how do you say, items like I'm trying to sell, because I'm having a hard time trying to sell I thought people would like the lifted toilet seat with the handles. I thought people would love that, but apparently I was wrong. Because I was like, it's a price tag, but I'm not gonna price it any. I'm probably gonna drop it down to 40 and see how much people want it then. Because my top views is like the actual walker itself, the walker with the basket. A lot of people have seen it, and it's $20. But when because a lot of people want it delivered to them, which I understand. Not a lot of people have vehicles, but I can't drive right now due to my accident. I can't turn my head really all the way. It's because if I were to drive, if I can't see who's in there right next to me, I will literally end up hitting them. And all roads don't go straight, and all roads don't turn left. So I was like, that's dangerous. And I wouldn't mind just driving to somebody, but I have to depend on other people to drive me, and I have to, up the price in order to make them happy. Because I was selling a vacuum and a toaster oven maybe 3-4 years ago, and people really wanted a vacuum or a toaster oven, and both times I have met people either at their house or somewhere at the gas station, and I'm like, okay, I can meet you right away, no problem whatsoever. But yeah, I just really I don't know, I mean, not understand, but it's just I'm not understanding why people will just contact me on buying something, and either they don't respond, or they try to bargain down rock bottom prices. I'm not gonna go from $45 to $5. I'm sorry. I need his money too, but I don't need it that, but for $5 to get rid of it. And I don't know. It's like a lot. I just wish it was more stricter on people who are buying items than selling them. Because I'm not a fan of people who just contact me and just be asking off the wall questions, or one time I was selling Victoria's Secret bras on Craigslist, and I got very creepy responses. and people asked me like what like my cup size and everything, and I was like, boo boo, I can put your phone number in Facebook and look you up, and your profile pops up, and I'm like, oh, like I tell people, oh, you have a nice wife, you have nice kids, and they go silent. Or I had some guys who don't care and start going off on him, and I just be like, okay, well, I messaged her then, and I go ahead and do full screenshots, like boom, the works, because like I don't believe in cheating. If you're married and got a whole family, like you want to leave her, but don't be hitting on me just to get like your little pleasure out of that. Like I don't believe that whatsoever, But luckily I had good experiences so far. It's just the bad ones kind of make my experience really not the best. And I know I shouldn't really just be that kind of hard about it, but being in customer service, I kind of got to deal with that too. Like I'm actually like a cashier. I don't get cashier pay, hey, but like I don't get like minimum wage pay just being a cashier. But I had people like treat me like absolute garbage, because I was working behind the register. And for me, I don't understand why people need, a whole cashier anyways, because like that's like a very easy job to do yourself. Like you have items, you can like there's self-checkouts, and I would rather use self-checkout than go to a register, because usually those are swamped with people. And I use self checkouts. I use mobile pickups, or like not my fast food. I don't do the fast food like that. But like if Walmart has like the grocery item thingy, and I do that because like one, I don't want to get this car right now because I'm only wearing jammies and my hair is messed up. Two, like Walmart's always crowded. Always crowded. I don't like going to Walmart, especially like when I was in Gulf Shores. It was packed. So the best option for me is to like go to mobile, go to the app, get what I want, and I can actually see how much my total is before I pay, and I can sometimes they do drop down price if they get like a cheaper option for price, like for chicken. Like I had got 2 packs of chicken breast, and like it was like originally gonna be very expensive, but like they got a cheaper option for me. It's like, oh, appreciate you. Feel very happy about that. But yeah, I was just I don't know how you say, just amazed that Walmart has really never messed up my order, because I thought that I was missing an apple, and I thought the apple was an onion, but I never looked in the bag, and I was like, oh dang, it's the apple, because I want to try like a Fuji apple, and I was like, oh, and I was like so heartbroken. I was like, oh, they messed up my order, but I didn't realize it was in there the whole time. And also like sometimes like it just sucks, because if they run out of a certain item, like you can't get it, and I'm like, because they always like run out of like almond milk or like hummus, and I was like, because not the I want the cheap, great value almond milk, like it's like $1.94, not the freaking $3.24 almond milk. But if I go switch to another store, like because I was like very near Florida, so when I switched to Florida, I had like no tax home food, so I could buy more items. I was like, heck yeah, go ahead, Florida. Like I got like a bunch of items for like $80 going to Florida. And I was like, ooh, I should move to Florida. Because like there's no tax on food. And I was like, hell yeah, like I don't like if it's $1, it's gonna be $1. And I really liked it. I am not gonna lie. There's a very good benefit about living in between Alabama and Florida. Like you just like go to Florida and be like happy as a clam, And I was just super happy. But I don't know. I just never really had like a very easygoing selling experience. It's always something that there's people like call attitudes. Like even when I was buying, because I really wanted this cute shirt, and I was mentioning this person, hey, I can meet you now, and 2 days, 3 days, 4 days went by. Like, cause she read my message, and I was like, oh, okay. You know, I told her, well, hey, I'm just not going to buy anymore because I haven't heard from you, and, you know, I just want to be taken seriously as a seller. I have the money right now, but, you know, I'll just go in the store and buy this item and buy it for my money. And she just went off on me. She's like, oh, well, I'm going through something, and, you know, my child's in the hospital. Like, I understand all of that, but, like, if you can clearly, like, read my message and say, hey, I'm going through something, can you wait on this? I would have been more understanding, you know, but, like, I can't read your mind, and clearly, if I'm being ignored, then then I'm like, okay, whatever, peace out, you know. I just don't understand that, really. Like, if you're selling, you know you're gonna get hit up constantly about the and if you can't handle it, then I'm not sure, really. You know, what's your deal? But I understand people have, like, personal issues and problems, but I'm like, you know, like, just don't leave me hanging for 4 or 5 days. Because I always try to make sure that no matter what's happening within my life, I always try to be upfront, honest with the person who's buying my item. I don't try to just swindle people or, like, ignore them unless I just don't have service. But, that's my little rant. I haven't done a rant in forever. And it feels nice because I was just, like, so frustrated. I do use YouTube as, like, my diary. But, yeah. Anyways, see you guys later.